Welcome back, my dear students. In our previous session, we discussed about thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Do you all remember that? Yes, very good. Plastics that undergo a chemical change when heated are known as thermosetting plastics, and those that undergo a physical change on heating are known as thermoplastics. Today, we are going to discuss about the pollution due to plastics.
Plastics, once considered as a wonderful substance, has now become a dreadful substance to be avoided everywhere. Restrictions on the production and use of plastic have been enforced worldwide. In our country, the use of plastic has been banned in a number of places. You also may be aware that steps have been taken to make hospitals, zoos, campuses and public places plastic free. This is because plastic do not undergo biodegradation like other substances. Let us discuss some situation in which plastic materials become harmful. After using plastic, we carelessly throw away plastic materials to our surroundings. It will cause environmental pollution. When we burn plastic, they cause air pollution. When we throw away in soil, it causes soil pollution and also it will decrease the fertility of soil. Presence of plastic in the soil will reduce the aeration in the soil and also it prevents the percolation of water into the soil. So students, now you know that plastics are very harmful to our environment.
Students, can we ban plastics completely?
No, because the use of plastic gives various benefits to our mankind. Many things which we use such as chairs, tables and baskets are now made up of plastics. If these things were made up of wood or plant parts, our plants or trees in the forest will decrease and it will adversely affect the ecosystem. Many things which we use such as buckets, cups, bottles used in kitchen, plastic cover, then packets, bottles, drug bottles, etc. are all made up of plastics. From all this, we can see that plastic have its own merits and demerits. So, the effective recycling of plastic and judicious use of plastic will not harm our environment. The measures that can be proposed to reduce pollution due to plastic: avoid disposable plastic products. During functions, we can use glass or ceramic or steel utensils or natural substances. We can use paper or cloth materials instead of plastic for decorations. Next, we are going to discuss about the 4 R's. The 4 R's is to reduce the use of plastics to the maximum extent as well as to avoid the pollution caused by plastics. The 4 R's are reduce plastic, reuse plastic, refuse plastic, recycle plastics. Once more children, reduce plastics, reuse plastic, refuse plastic, recycle plastics. The first one, reduce the plastic. That means we can reduce the use of plastic. The second one, reuse. We know that as plastic exists for long time, avoid the habit of throwing away them and utilize such plastic to the maximum. Refuse plastic. We can avoid the use of plastic when it is not necessary. Avoid thin plastic covers when things are bought. Use cloth, bag or thick plastic covers which can be used for long time. Recycle plastic. Recycling is the process by which the plastic which is rendered useless is heated and subjected to certain processes to produce new materials. Through recycling, the rate of environmental pollution can be reduced. Next we are going to discuss about the recycling simples. For the effective plastic recycling, it is necessary to identify the type of a particular plastic. Different plastic have been given certain recycling simples. Triangular arrows with numbers 1 to 7 printed on them are used as simples. Number 1, PET, polyethylene terephthalate. Number 2, HDPE, high density polythene. Number 3, V, that is PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Number 4, LDPE, low density polythene. Number 5, polypropylene, PP. Number 6, PS, polystyrene. Number 7, ethers. Next we are going to discuss about rubber. Rubber is a natural polymer with elastic properties. Rubber isolated from the latex obtained from rubber tree. Rubber is a polymer formed by the combination of the monomer molecules isoprene. Synthetic polymers with the properties of rubber have been developed. These are called synthetic rubbers. Neoprene, thiokol, Buna S, Buna N, etc. belong to this group. Today we discussed about the pollution due to plastic and about the 4 R's of plastic, that are reduce plastic, reuse plastic, refuse plastic and recycle plastic. And we discussed about the recycling symbol of plastic and about the natural polymer rubber. Study it well. See you on the next class. Thank you.